Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope it's good for me. Good for you. My name's NHarmzWay, and this is Modded Minecraft. MC Eternal to be exact. We are on day 46. This is episode A. I'm going to finish dropping these, and then we're going to work on some mine colonies today. I did a little bit of prep work, but not a lot, so I'll show you what I did. In our last episode, or next to last episode, last week, day 44, we hatched a whole bunch more cockatrices, and they've been doing work. We got plenty of them. Alright, so one of the things that I wanted to do, I cleared up this area up here. So we're going to put our supply camp probably right here to get our builder's wand in order to start working our mine colony. So let's get the camp now. Try to get them all in patrolling so that they take care of everything that's away from. I just updated my... Oh, then I got hit again. Okay, so in order to make the supply camp, you need chests. We've got some. And then you make them into... Is it this way? Yep. And you make them into what you would normally do like a boat, but then it becomes a supply camp. So when you go to place the supply camp for the first time, you need an area. Oh, it doesn't tell you in here. You need an area that's like 11 by 17, something like that. And it can't be dual height. It has to all be one height. Alright. If you hit the escape, you can see where your camp's going to be. So we're going to need to move our camp over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. Okay, that'll put it right at the edge. But then we need to check the rest of this. So the tree is in the way and we're dual leveled. They have a pretty good distance that they can attack. I like watching them. Okay, anyway. Let's get our bucket of water back out. Because we've got more area that we're going to have to clear. Alright, so these guys are going to end up being our security for our young colony. At least until our colony ends up much bigger. So you fill in your blank, and once you've got the whole thing where it needs to be, then you can build your supply camp. And as long as you are anywhere within the boundaries of it, when you hit that, boom, there's your supply camp. So this will give us our initial supplies for our villagers, plus it gives us our town hall and our building wand, our building tool. And our building tool is used to build all of the rest of the types of buildings. So the first thing we're going to need is a builder. And one of the things that I like to do, like right off the bat, is I tear down pretty much the entirety of this. Once you've got your town hall situated where it's going to be, the rest of this just comes in pretty easy. So we start with our town hall. I think that's going to probably be here. Okay. Now, I don't think we're going to do it out of Asahi, but you can see this corner here? That corner there, that's the extremity of your town hall. That's where it will sit. Let's build it out of, and you can also upgrade the levels to see what it'll look like at its highest level. Birch is cool, but I think Dwarven, that's cool. Jungle. Let's see what the jungle looks like. I'm going to build all of our buildings in the same style. So medieval birch. which is typically the one that I pick. Our town hall looks kind of like a tower, doesn't it? The thing is, I want our town hall to be more towards the center of our town, so I probably should put it like out here instead of right there. Like, let's say there. Is that about centered, you think? Oh no, not at all, was it? Alright, so then the other part of it is, notice how it looks below ground? Because it is. Now that's above ground by a whole block. That's on ground, right? At grade. So this is what our level 5 would look like if it's a medieval. Birch. Medieval dark oak is very similar. Medieval oak, I believe, is also very similar, except it looks more like a castle. And I think that's actually a good theme to go along with what we have over here. So we might do medieval oak. Let's turn this so that, there we go. And then let's try and center it on our castle. That looks pretty close. Should it go there or should it go one up? Wow, see, that looks too low, doesn't it? Does that look about right? That looks about right, as far as height goes. Yeah, I think that looks about right. And center line right here, right? So that almost, that looks pretty close. So that's our town hall. Now, the only thing we need to do is go build a builder's hut. Now, the builder's hut, I don't know if you guys noticed, when we're in the town hall, it shows us what the extent of our town is. So from here, we need to go build a builder. There are things that are going to come out in there. Citizens. Our citizens are going to show up there. So now let's go build a builder's hut. I'm going to want one on one side of the town, on the living side of the town, and then I'm going to want one on the other side of the town, the working side of the town. Alright, so at mine colonies, and we need a builder's hut, and a builder's hut looks like this. It's just any type of plank with any type of door with your builder's wand. Carriage door, okay. And there's a builder's hut. And like I said, I'm going to want 2 builders. So I'm going to want one for one part of the town and one for the other part of the town. So we come over here and our citizens are just going to pop in out of this. This is the border of our town hall. So to the west of the border, we will put one of our builder's hut, and we'll put it right at the edge over here. So we want builder, and we did medieval oak, right? Why am I not seeing it? Builder, medieval oak. Is that because I'm outside of the borders? I shouldn't be. But we have our first citizen, Ray W. Christimus. Why is it not visualizing the builder's hut for me? You know what? Who cares? Let's do this, and let's call that good. Oh, that's why. Can I shoot stuff in there already? I wonder if I shoot one of the... forgot what it's called. One of the stags, if it would actually come through. Because when you shoot them there, they try and hurt you. Alright, let's real quick sleep through the night. Because what we don't want is our people getting griefed. They're going to go after the Undertaker. We lost a couple of cockatrices to an Undertaker. So, we've got 2 people. Let's put this one just... I guess we can do it here, right? There we go. So that's what it'll look like. And its edges... not bad. I want to turn it this way, and I want to see if picking it up, no. Yeah. So that's where that one's going to go. And one of our villagers should be auto. Yep. See? Christmas is going to become our builder. Our first builder. Our second builder is going to be on this side. I think here. There we go. And now we have both, well, 2 of our 3 people as builders. We're going to have to go kill this Undertaker. eventually our town will be lit up and we won't need to deal with this, but each level of our houses so I don't know if you guys can read that. The last initial citizen has arrived in our town. I turned mob griefing off so our citizens won't be killed by mobs. They can be killed by us, as well as other things, but not by mobs. Uh-oh. But we're going to have to build citizen huts as part of our cockatrices over there wanting to get in on the action. These guys, man, they take a lot, don't they? And then, you know, all of their buddies down here. Now, normally, you would have to provide the builders with their tools, food, and initially they can only have basic foods. You'll have to provide them with all the parts and pieces they need to make the houses, but in mine colonies there's a setting where the builder needs the resources or not. We're going to see that we still have to provide the tools and we're still going to have to provide food, but as far as providing them all of the parts and pieces, that part we're not going to have to do. They have the resources they need. To complete their builds. Alright, so let's go see what they need because they'll be standing here.
I'm going to do my best work for you.
No open requests. So we start with build options, build this building. Alright, so now they're working on this building. And then we have to do the same thing over here. Talk to them. They don't have any requests yet, but you have to go to build options and it'll tell you all the stuff that you have to get for them. Both of them are going to need tools of some sort in short order. Then whoever's done first, which will probably be that one over there, will come and build the town hall. Build options, build building. First thing they're going to do is take away all of the stuff. That's the easy part.
I'm going to do my best work for you.
No open requests, so we've got 2 males and 2 females. And that's how that's going to work. So our next thing that we're going to want to get is citizen huts. Which look like this. So it's planks with a torch and a building tool. So we're going to need, let's put 4 of them out. And we need more food. What do we have by way of food? Not seeing anything. Well, I mean, we have the iron brew, but did we eat all of our cherry cheesecakes? I think we did. We have 17 raw duck and 17 raw turkey we can cook. We have all of this ground venison that we should be able to use to make stuff. There's the cherry cheesecake. We have 3 of those. Alright, that should do us for right this second, right?
I said with pleasure.
That part right there, them always talking like that kind of throws me. Alright, so more food. And then citizen huts. So one of these people will be working on citizen huts. The other one will be working on the town hall. So there's our first building. That's right here. They will immediately, not immediately, but
New house.
they'll start working next. And see, they've got it set up for what they're doing right this second and how it will be upgraded in the future. So there's both of the builders. And then one of them should automatically come to here. There's our citizens. Worker hiring is automatic. Housing assignment is automatic. I want our team color to be dark blue. Actually, blue. And each of them will get a little thing over their head that is blue. So, over on the north side of the town is where our housing area is going to be. And I'll start as close to the edge. Actually, I'll start as close to the next to this as I can and go around for our housing area. But once again, see, they're all going to go to sleep, and where they go to sleep is right in the middle. And before we get too many mobs, we want to sleep so that we're not causing issues. So that there's not a whole bunch of mobs that are out here trying to get a hold of our people. They're going to need food soon. This will mark 1,000 blocks, or it will try and work through 1,000 blocks. And this should be the edge of our town where the white is. Now let's see here. Citizen in Medieval Oak. A level 5 house looks like that. And it's outside. Okay, so you see this little gray line? It's outside of what our range is. So, and that's it for episode 1. We'll be right back. Or episode A. We'll be right back.